Picture everything you're fighting for.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You probably remember me. I was in the last stream. Had to substitute for a guy. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for sticking around and watching. We have another matchup for you today. In case I didn't introduce myself last time, I am Eagle Eye. I'm the Eagle sees all of the games. And with me today, I have Duke. Say hi, Duke.
Hey, Eagle. Sorry if my voice is a little bit coarse. I have not stopped casting since Tuesday, so...
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Not allowed. Not allowed. All right, well, today we have Northeastern University versus Carleton University. It's going to be a great match, I think. We're going to see if the teams are ready.
I think they should be ready. I mean, they seem... I'm not sure why they seem to think they need to swap over to the other side, but I think they were just doing that for a joke.
I think that's just a meme. All right, we're bringing ourselves right into it. First map of this match will be Oregon.
Well, we are definitely going to start off with a player handling. Yeah, sorry. I am bent on analysis today, but Northeastern is just going to go ahead and ban something right away. Jeez, that was fast. Dokkaebi,
yeah.
when they're defending, I guess. I mean, I feel like line would be a lot more appropriate. There must be some weird strat that they are pushing that would need something else, honestly.
I really don't know. I can't say for sure. Habana? That's an interesting one. That's going to force a Thermite to be played just about every time. Or it might force a Maverick. That's the new ops name. I totally remember that.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Maybe. Oh, Mira. Man, we've seen Mira being banned over and over and over again. It's like she's good or something.
It's almost like she completely recontextualizes the site just by
Staring at him?
just by staring at him. Yeah, just adding a window somewhere.
Man, again, we're seeing consistently here. The defending ops are always ops that are information based. So it's always the Mira. Not Bandit. Echo. We've seen Echo banned quite a few times, especially last match. Match on Oregon.
At this point, we've seen Oregon so many times. I wonder if, like, we were gonna see any new strats. Because the most I've seen, and this was, I guess, the last match I just casted, was just a bit of a couple of unorthodox attacks, a couple of unorthodox peaks here and there, like actual just plays that could have been very easily countered by just checking the right corners, you know.
Yeah, and that's all really it takes too. All right, well, we're going to see them. This is interesting. They're going with kids first. Now that's something that I didn't really expect. Most teams at this point go for a basement hole, but no, they're going for kids.
This is oddly familiar. There's only one more team that chose to go with the kids' bedroom, kids' bunks, and just bunks overall first, and that was RIT first last season in NAOSL. They chose to start up here because they just didn't like going with basement because it, in their opinion, it threw off their opponents a little bit into having to suddenly use a loadout that was for taking the basement onto the double window.
I can totally see that working. It definitely can throw off. Oh, Dark Sparkly getting the headshot on hit and randomly firing into that barricaded window. I'm sure he's reeling in confusion as to why the heck did you just get headshotted?
That's a very common angle to
Ooh,
shoot at.
Porta Panda getting Young Bones as Young Bones was trying to cross that hallway. Looks like the attackers have a great initiative so far.
Let's see.
Lou, we're gonna go with Lou. Lou gets Poor Panda, and Poor Panda's reign of terror has ended. Lou getting also Sky Kiss. Skill?
That should have been a pincer right there, and Jaeger still took advantage of that and get a 2K instead.
We're now completely even up, but the Thermite is going to be breaching straight into OBJ. We'll see how the defenders can deal with this. I think the Maester, yeah, you just caught on as to what happened here.
Oh, I think Thermite is very fully aware that he needs to push up. And is this no? Okay, thank God.
No. However, the
That
Jaeger
was
might get
very
shot in the
close.
back from that Twitch. The Twitch just barely missing it. That Jaeger is going to have to keep an ear open for that Twitch who's going to be pushing in. We're not seeing much pressure for up. We might see a Thermite push in to try and do a plant. We might. That castle's sneaking right around the corner. Ooh, a Thermite is going to get spotted, and he's going to back off due to that. Ooh, Dark Sparkly deciding that it was perfect placement for his rifle. Give King dying to Sparkly.
Definitely watching their angles there and doing a good cover there. Like that was pretty much a bait onto the castle.
Thermite deciding to open up more. Now that's an interesting choice from that Thermite. I'm not entirely sure if I agree with that, but it's an
I
interesting
agree
choice
with it
nonetheless.
because at this point you have a minute to go and you really just want. Oh,
Ooh, Dark Sparkly getting Inquisition downing the Thermite, but is unable to finish him off. That slowly leads up to the Jaeger to go up against. Oh, odd, peeking around the corner, getting the headshot on Lou. Lou just hanging out there. It was almost comical, just the Jaeger just turning around. What? Oh well, we're gonna see the first win go to our attackers.
so seemed like a lot. While it was a good pick, well, it was a good pick for the first sight, and it definitely threw off Carleton University. They still had it pretty much textbook where it planned for how they were going to take it, just taking on that bedroom so efficiently and just not letting the roamers be too much of a thorn on their side. The roamers definitely did their job in not only wasting time but also getting kills. But the fact is, they still managed to get on site, beat every defender that was on site, and then force the roamer to come back to a hail of bullets. I think that, honestly, oh, they're going for the site again, and I think I was wrong, actually. The last round I said that it seemed that the attack was coming in with a loadout that was primed for the downstairs, but no, this just seems to be Carleton U's typical setup for any sort of attack. At least one hard breacher, the Twitch drone for any sort of gadgets that might hinder them on the way. Thatcher, just so that you can get rid of those pesky anti-hard breach. Oh, this time not gonna get a frag.
Yeah, I think they're gonna steer way clear of that one this time around. I do agree with the pick of the Pulse from below. That Pulse being there with his buddy Jaeger and the Vigil, I think is going to be very effective, assuming that they don't get hard pushed by literally all of the attackers.
Skittles. Okay. I'm still watching the chat here as we're casting, and they're just 4 minutes behind. They're watching.
They're watching last round.
They just watched the frag through the window just now as we were commenting on the lack of frag here, and it's impressive how that just lined
the
up
Jackal
just right.
Barely missing the shot on. I believe that was Vigil. Yeah.
I think the Jackal here is outgunned just in general because he's about to meet with 2 roamers at least. I think Young Bones. What are you?
Panda getting Young Bones. Man, did the Vigil not hear line roar coming out, and I don't think anybody's going to be moving around. They kind of want to stay put. But did the Vigil seriously not hear that shotgun opening up that wall? I would have assumed that he would have heard that.
That was really loud. Not to mention that he was picking a weird way to peek into.
The nitro cell up, but I think those guys are outside. They're not inside, so the nitro cell will bear no fruit. Getting the kill on Darkspark, Carleton getting the kill on Lou.
Looks like GV King needs to do a little bit more, get a little bit more map knowledge on where exactly he just C4'd, because the seasoned Pulse players will usually know that that's not in just yet, that it is just balcony.
Poor Panda getting the kill on Give King. Unfortunately, Give King did, Panda did find out where Give King was. Tracing him. There goes the diffuser. The plant goes down. Infinite Random getting smoked killed by that. Panda getting the kill on Infinite Random. We'll see if Panda is going to be now pushing up from white. Unfortunately, Odd will get the kill on Inquisition. Odd just not really using his LMG to his fullest effect. I assume that was a fat finger, because all maestros have to do is just hold left click and win.
I think maybe if I guess it was too much of a split-second decision to just aim down sights and continue shooting, because that is one way you can cancel out the reload animation, and instead keep shooting with whatever you have left in the mag. But I guess he just got caught off guard or ran out of bullets. I wasn't really keeping track of how many he had left.
Yeah, I wasn't keeping track either.
Let's both agree to keep better track of that in general.
Yeah, and you keep track of a lot of things apparently.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
No,
I just noticed.
Don't worry about it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see the defenders finally going for the laundry. I assume that the internal conversation that's going on there is, hey, this site ain't working. Let's try something else, huh?
I honestly think that their strategy could have worked upstairs. I just don't think they practiced it enough. It's just a lot of things just started going wrong. Possibly keeping somebody in the armory would have helped. Possibly keeping somebody watching for bedrooms, either from attic or just in the hallway, would have helped to stop the attackers from pushing in. It just seemed like they left a lot of defenders on site without really worrying about what happens if the attackers take the hallways adjacent to us.
Yeah, and I was about to question what that Maestro was doing, but I now see the point.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
That is actually rather clever. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but the Maestro put his Evil Eye on a reinforced wall in the master bedroom, and then they had the Legion impact right above it. I assume so that whenever the Habana, by the way, would throw out her Habana charges, we just need to zap one or two, and then bam, gone, done. But I assume that the same concept will work on the Thermite, so we'll see if our friends the defenders can make that work.
Hold on, that should be 1 second.
It looks like the defenders are mostly going to hold out on OBJ and in the meeting hall. So the attackers are going to have to work around that. It is good, though, that the attackers are clearing up dorms and bedrooms, though I imagine somebody droning out, which they are doing. They speak too soon. Can just let people know that. Oh, and there goes the hatch. Unfortunately, it was just not enough room for the Evil Eye to get any shots down on the Thermite charge.
Either that, or the Thatcher just simply disabled it during the Thermite charge blow.
That is possible.
It's definitely possible, and I just think that in general, like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. It seems that the attackers have the upper hand here for once. No, just kidding.
Darkspark's getting the kill on Young Bones. The attackers finally putting some vertical pressure. Oh, we might see a plant down on Thermite, but we have Maestro's Evil Eye. Will he pick up on that? The Giving King getting the kill on Skykiss.
Attackers are active.
Up from above, and unfortunately he got spotted because of that. Odd getting the kill on Inquisition, Giving King getting the kill on Dark Sparcy. The diffuser has gone down. It's now up to the defenders to take back. Give King getting the kill on Ovia. 3v2.
Well, let's see. It's definitely going to be.
We're all
no,
getting
it's
the
way
kill on
harder.
Infinite Random.
This is definitely an interesting vertical game, but
Odd
never
getting the
mind.
kill on King. Now it's only up to the Jaeger. Now any advantage that the defenders had is now long gone due to just losing.
Gotta get a
all of
headshot
their
here.
teammates.
Gotta get a headshot here.
He's gonna have to get a
Oh.
headshot. He's gonna have to clutch this out, but I don't think there's just enough time. Blue getting that headshot
Oh.
on Pearl Panda, but unfortunately Odd will end this matchup. That matchup. That's not right. But we'll get the headshot at the end to finish out this round. I would say that this is currently the attackers are doing a really good job of getting good pressure. We could very well see win this round, but we'll have to see how they deal with defending on their turn.
Oh, I got this.
Okay. So we're gonna see them go to kids now. I think I imagine the idea is we should just stick with what we got the first time. Yeah. Well, we'll see how they do. Again, they're bringing out a pulse. It's actually, I'm pretty sure they just bring out the same setup every single round. Then again, so are the attackers. But I mean, these teams are working rather well together. Or these team
yeah.
compositions, I
Locate
should say.
and defuse bombs.
The attack is definitely very, very strong. And I think that it goes to show just how well prepared Carleton was to actually come in and dismantle any defenses that they found on site. It's just been very good coordination, very prepared for whatever Northeastern seems to throw at them, which is pretty good.
In case nobody really sees that, look at the closet there. It appears that the Maestro wants to maintain that vertical play with his Evil Eye, and which is actually a brilliant idea. I don't know if we saw that in the last time that the attackers or that they defended upstairs.
Oh my
but
god.
Thatcher,
Every single
yeah,
time.
Dark's basically wanting to get this kill, and honestly, I don't blame him. It's a wonderful spot that can bear fruit, and a kill is a kill, especially when you're way outside and nowhere near being refragged yourself.
Well, it's a very well practiced spot. It seems he always shoots at more or less the same spot, and it just goes to show that they know that they've got this map in the bag. You know, just in terms of their memory of how to approach it, how to peek certain angles, and it definitely shows that how much supremacy they have over a lot of the roamers just in general.
Skillus getting the kill on Lou. The Jaeger has fallen. Not necessarily an op that will be. He doesn't have an active role to play. Ooh, the Pulse will find Lion, though the question is, will he shoot through the wall to try to get to him, or will it just maintain visualization on him to just confirm he is in fact there? Oh no, he's going to peek around the corner, but he's going to miss all the shots except for, in the end, to kill him. King walking away with the kill on Skills.
That roam actually working pretty well there. I guess patience is a
Ooh,
good
Young
virtue.
Bone's getting the kill on Poro. Poro, I don't know what you were looking at, man, but you were staring right at him.
Seems like the attack is falling apart just a little bit here, but I still have hope that Carleton U is going to manage to just buff this out, because it's still a 4v3, very feasible for them to win here.
Yeah, this is still very winnable. Oh, here we go. The Pulse. We might see the first Nitro. Oh, no!
Oh.
Dark Spacey getting King right before he's even able to do it. Young Bones getting the headshot on Dark Spacey, but I will get the refrag on Young Bones.
Looking like the defense is, like I said, the defense's fate is getting grimmer and grimmer by the second. But that LMG is trained on the hallway, and it looks like they will have to plant in 45 seconds or bust. They're going to go for it. they managed to shut out the angle, and the smoke grenade is going to go out, but it's going to miss Thermite.
It's going to miss Thermite completely. Thermite's going to get that free plant down, and the Claymore goes out. That might bear fruit if the attackers perish in this push. Oh, I see an Inquisition getting the headshot on Odd, and however, Oya will get the refrag on Inquisition, and then Infinite Random will get Oya, but will Infinite Random see the Claymore, and he does. Infinite Random walking away with that headshot and clutching out the round for his team. We will see the first victory for Northeastern.
Defenders win.
Definitely a good retake there. I was actually hoping that we would get to see 2 Claymore kills instead, but don't tell anyone. Oh no. I definitely Northeastern Carleton definitely did a good job of getting into the bunks and planting down, and then the refrag from Thermite was very good. They tried to remedy what was an already bad situation, and I have to say, it worked. But in the end, they still needed to defend for what, 45 seconds? Yeah, and then it just did not work out. Just the fact that Thermite was backed up against the corner, could not back away from it at all, and despite the Twitch actually trying to lock down the hallway, but that Maestro LMG just got in the way. It was very impressive.
Yeah, they definitely did a really good job, and winning out round 4 for themselves. It was good for us, and we'll see if this will keep up for Northeastern. Northeastern is having to fight a bit of an uphill battle now, but I have strong hopes that they'll win this one out. The Inquisition's still going with that vertical play with the Maestro with the Evil Eye. We'll see if he can get this one to work this time.
Looks like he, instead of reinforcing next to the hatch this time, they just opened it up completely so that the Thermite can't plant on the wall and get the hatch at the same time. So if you guys haven't been following, this has actually become a very common strategy here in NAUSL, as the players seem to have realized that if you try to mute that hatch and looks like
we might see a really aggressive push from the attackers, really going full out of Random Hand getting the headshot on Poro. Already had Old Man getting the kill on Infinite Random, and he's going to go with the plant down, but Lou will get him back. Odd will get Inquisition, Lou will get Odd. It's now 3v2, and already we're in 2 minutes 44 into the round. Legion taking some hits, but Dark Spicy getting the kill on Lou himself. The castle providing that vertical play, which is necessary. Thankfully, the Thatcher will catch up on this, but Give King will die to Dark Spicy, putting that down that Claymore. Man, that was just the wrong timing for that Claymore. And Young Bones will get skill as he was trying to fire around the corner. Yet another victory for our friends at Northeastern. That aggressive push almost worked, but they ran at it and they hit a wall.
That was I had to say a very interesting lightning round. Everything happening so fast, but the defense team actually being able to be coordinated enough to bring back their roamers in order to just punish the early rush, completely putting a stop to Northeastern's momentum. I think what really did them in was the fact that smoke got their blitz right away, who could have cleared the site for that Thermite before he got shot, But the blitz going down to a headshot. I'm not. Did he come in at a bad angle? Was that what happened?
I think what happened is he went for the swing, and it was just a swing and a miss, and that smoke was able to read that and was able to do 360 and just hip fire, and it kind of the recoil just kind of brought it up to his head. I think that's what happened.
Very interesting there. The fact that usually you see those rushes pan out really well, but that one just, whew, that one fell into a black hole and just did not see the light of day.
No, it did not. They had, though. I appreciate all of that aggression that was made. Unfortunately, the defenders were just a little too ready, and they responded very quickly. Though, however, we will see the defenders prepare for that to not happen again.
Well, they did switch now, so it shouldn't happen again unless Carleton University is filing papers to change their name to Northeastern.
I'm sorry. You're right. Then I will change my statement to that. They wanted to ensure that they don't pull what they tried to pull. That didn't make sense at all. Now that I really think about what I just said. Incomplete sentences. Anyway.
Just watch for rushes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Keep your eyes on the angle, and if you
Giving
hear...
King getting the headshot on Skill Kiss. The first blood will go out for the Buck. Yeah, that's him. Buck. Yeah. It's just the Jaeger upstairs, but is he? I think he's gonna go back to site and just gonna like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna go to site where it's safer.
Definitely safer. However, I think they're gonna do a good job of roam clearing here with Jackal definitely looking for any footsteps and the clues onto whether or not the the Parapanda trying to hit the drone is a little bit funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely using his footstep detector well enough to make sure that there's no defenders just roaming about upstairs.
Yeah, we'll see if see how the thermite will react to this. Oh, he's just gonna put it right there. Yeah, I can. That's a good idea. Oh, and there goes the evil eye. You know, just see. Oh yeah. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Oya.
It's Oyaji Odama.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Oyaji Old Man. Just call him Old Man.
Old Man. All right, Old Man. Old Man might be might go for a good flank, and that flank would definitely work. The attackers are providing verticality. Yeah, he's gonna commit a frag to go for that evil eye, and I honestly don't blame him for that one. Ooh, the Lion goes down to the Jaeger. Oh yeah, Old Man getting the kill on Infinite Random. And will he also get the kill on Lou? He does get the kill on Lou. The defenders are getting back at the attackers. Darkspace getting away with the kill on Young Bones. Inquisition getting the kill on Dark Sparky with the LM249.
Only a lower...
Give King getting the headshot on Old Man. It's now a 2v2. That smoke is really lit, but he's going to throw out another smoke canister with 25 seconds left on the clock. Both attackers are going to... Looks like they're going to be pushing from that direction. I don't know if Poro is going to read on that. Oh, Inquisition is going to go down with the plant. That smoke grenade just not going off in the right place. Poro will get the kill on Inquisition. Give King will refrag on Poro, but now he has to go for the kill. It's odd. Going for the kill and will get King in the end. Winning yet another round for Charleston.
Charleston?
Yeah. Right? Yeah? Am I right?
No, Carleton. Charleston is the dance. Carleton's the university. Have you never seen Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
So, I'm taking American history, American music appreciation, and there was talks about the Charleston, and so I kind of caught up on that. Anyway, round 5. We'll go to Carleton University. Oh, I'm sorry, not round 5. Round 6. I'm sorry. Wow, I make one mistake and now everything's just falling apart. Anyway.
You? Infallible?
And
how dare you?
How dare you? All right, so we're gonna have they're gonna go for kids in dorms this time around. Not like they have a choice to not go basement again. But it looks like it's gonna be the exact same comp, with exception to an Ella this time around. I don't remember. Oh, in substitute of, I think who is Ella substituting? Oh, Smoke. That's right.
Smoke. Yeah.
Smonk. All right. I'm not seeing any vertical play, which I'm not liking. We might see some from the Ella, but for this map, I think vertical play is absolutely necessary and key for any team to win this one. I'd also be interested to see where Poropan is going to be putting both of his Evil Eyes this time around. I don't think he has placed them, actually, now that I really look at it. No, he has. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. We might see They're gonna go for that peek again, just see if they can't get anybody through those windows. But ever since
This
that
time
first
it's
kill,
GB King.
yeah, ever since that first kill happened from there, both teams have been like, yeah, we're not gonna beat that guy who dies from that double window.
That was definitely funny to me.
I think it was funny to everybody except for the guy who died.
So I think that's
All right, well, we are seeing some critical play. Ooh, Skykiss and Gibby King just trading shots, just barely missing each other with those. Looks like it's gonna be the Jaeger and Vigil again, but they're both backing off. It looks like they're kind of just letting the Buck take kitchen. Man, letting Buck take that kitchen is just a non-option. He opens up the floors and provides that verticality, which is incredibly detrimental to the defenders.
but it could be that he's getting challenged in. He could get challenged from Panther. He could get challenged from the roamers in a meeting right now, just pushing him overall. Odd here needs to hold this armory and needs to hold the bedrooms from said armory. Maestro just
unfortunately, Pearl's Panda's cam was just not in time enough to zap the thermite charge. That Thatcher just keeping it down. Ooh, Skyless will get Lu. The Ying falls, but Ying is not the worst thing to lose at this point. It is good to have those smokes and flashes, but I don't think it's that necessary to win this one out.
almost a minute to go here. The attackers need to push in.
Odd holding a really solid angle from here because he's unsupported by anybody. Just right now, it's just that thermite. Infinite Random could provide that could go up the stairs and try and provide that. Odd peeking in, and he's going to go straight into OBJ. He's going to go for that Claymore. Oh, and I think just barely missing that Thatcher. We're going to see Skyus and Gibby King trading some shots. The grenade will go out, but I don't think that'll bear any fruit because he is out of there.
Thermite being still very careful here not to get shot by the evil eye, and so just trying
Infinite
to.
Random getting the headshot on Old Man. We're going to see the Buck now push up, and I think it's going to be going up against that Ella. Ooh, the Thermite goes down with the diffusers. Dark Spicy running away with the kill on Young Bones.
30 seconds to go.
Here comes the Lion Roar. Odd getting King in the fit. Inquisition, that does not work like that. Odd will get the headshot on Inquisition. Infinite Random getting the kill on Odd. It's now a 1v3. Lion has an insurmountable odds against him. He has a lot of enemies to deal with. Trying to trade shots, but unfortunately Pearl will get the disrespect kill on Infinite with the Evil Eye kill.
Oh my god, I want to watch this. Oh, bang! I'm sorry, I needed to do the sound effect. I just get pinged. What sound do you think a laser makes?
What song or what sound?
What sound?
Well, I mean, technically, laser's just very focused light, so the sound would come from its mechanism that's emitting that light. So the laser itself, silent.
But
there's
pew,
your
pew.
scientific answer for you.
But pew pew.
Yeah, pew pew is better. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree. Pew pew is better. Well, anyway, we're gonna have Charleston. Yes, Charleston. Yeah, Charleston.
Carleton. Carleton.
Carleton. They're walking away with the win on round 7. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay. Gosh.
Okay. Are you? You need some time spent just like looking at a map of these two universities to really get the names down.
Yeah, probably. Well, we're gonna see Kitchen and we're gonna see Kitchen for the first time, played by the defenders. We'll see how that works. I personally don't have high hopes because I hate defending from that spot, but I know it can be done.
It can be done, and it needs a little bit of. I'd say it needs a little hint of roaming into the tower, which we actually haven't seen a lot in this map so far, which is interesting because usually the tower is a huge focus for a lot of teams.
Yeah, now that you mention it, you're absolutely right. We haven't seen any tower roaming.
And if you're gonna hold the kitchen, you're gonna need to hold a tower in order to get peaks onto the water tower. My God, there's so many spots on this map called tower. I just realized. Little tower right there, water tower outside of the little tower, and then there's the big tower that overlooks the water tower and the little tower.
At least we don't have tower in the map pool. That would really confuse everybody.
Oh my God.
Well,
You
anyway.
could probably just
Yeah, well, anyway, we're going to see the attackers going for a push here. It looks like they're going to be going for a small tower push. Ooh, some shots landing on that Valkyrie. That's a really neat spot from that book. I'll have to remember that one for later. However, Odd recovering most of that health from the buck because they brought a dock.
Mm-hmm. Is he trying to bolo peek there or what? I don't think that. Oh.
Ooh, I think the Valkyrie thought that was going to be somebody busting in right there. It wasn't. We're going to see Young Bones going to go ahead and throw down his thermite charge to start opening up that wall. There is no ops. I realize that would even be that would deny that. He's going for the double one, which is not necessarily the worst thing in the world because nobody's playing aggressive, but it's not like he knows that.
I don't know about that. I feel like that's a bit of an oversight on Thermite's part because at that point you don't want that wall completely open. You want as tight of an angle as possible onto the diffuser so your attackers can actually hide on one side of the office rather than actually get shot from everywhere in kitchen. It's just... Oh, are we going to see a run out from the...
We might see a run out, and we also did see some tower... Well, granted, it's the bottom floor, but it's still some tower play from that Jaeger.
Definitely.
Oh, I didn't realize this, but Thermite is in, and he's going for the plant. I imagine that he's trying to... Oh, again, the Nitrocell on Young Bones. SP Inquisition getting the kill on Dark Spy. Oh, no, I looked away just the wrong time. Infinite Random getting the headshot on Odd.
Looks like the plant will go down here, I think.
Yep,
yeah, the plant will go down.
Plant will go down. The defenders are 3v4. Oh, he's going to peek around the corner, get the headshot. Sky is getting the kill on Infinite Random with the headshot, trading some shots. I believe that with the Capiteo, only the Capiteo shots will land. That Buck holding that really tight angle. Jaeger
definitely knows
risking
that
his life
be a
just to
2K
save
here.
his buddy. SP Inquisition will get the final kill on Sky Kiss. The MG42 will get Peril in the head with the blue. Peril will also get King. They're going to have to go for the diffuser here pretty soon. Inquisition getting the kill on Peril, and Oyo will get, or Old Man will get the kill on Inquisition. Does he have enough time to defuse? I think he does.
Yes, he does.
And he nails it. Oh, Carleton will walk away. Did I say it again?
You said Carleton, so it sounds like they make chairs at Chariton University.
Orange team.
I'm sorry.
Orange team walks away with the win in the end. Ooh, we'll see an elite skin MVP. GGs go around because that was indeed GG. Both teams played it rather well, I have to say. And I'm really excited for the next map.
That last round was definitely left my blood pumping so far. It definitely was just a toss-up on it. I actually didn't know who was going to win there. I thought that the Maestro would die, and then immediately Oyagi Old Man would go down as well. But no, he picked up on the Maestro, sacrificing himself, and fragged out the last attacker. And that worked out pretty well for Carleton University. And I have to say, I love that. It looks like two really good clips from our previous game over on my channel today have already been posted to our Discord, where a player actually managed to get to 2 aces in a single map. Unfortunately, his team did not win that match, but he still was very impressive.
It was very impressive from both teams, without doubt. Northeastern really gave it their all, and I can definitely see that they did. And we're going to be moving on to Bank, which is a map that Orange team chose.
Don't worry, I can say it enough for the both of us. Just say the thing, and then I'll say Carleton.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah,
Carleton.
That's
Carleton.
good. It's good to the system. We're going to see if the teams are ready to go already, or if they want to go with a 5-minute final break. I don't care. It looks like both teams are ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I got my bucket.
All right. Well, here we go. Oh, I didn't hit start. Dang it! I'm normally good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
I've got my bucket of popcorn ready.
There we go. Now I have to unmute. Man, I have so many things to do as observer. Press this button. Press that button. People, this is hard.
Press this button. Might mute that mic. Make sure that nobody's hacking.
Yeah, well, there's so many things to do at once. Ugh. Anyway, we have our first bands going out. Hibana. Hibana again. Somebody has a vendetta against Hibana. But Hibana on this map is a good thing to ban. It's great for the defenders, horrible for the attackers.
I just tend to think that a lot of the old maps are very hatch heavy on their placement and where they go, compared to some of the newer maps like in Villa. In Villa, you usually have the hatches more as a way of accessing the sites rather than as a way of dropping down to another way instead of actually getting onto the site. Like here in Bank, actually no, let me think. Okay, so for example, in Oregon, the map we just played, that hatch over the top gets you instantly onto a site into Laundry. Meanwhile, the other hatches get you closer to accessing the back site into a supply room. Definitely something to consider when you pick, Hibana over Thermite, where you want more hatches open than you want walls open, Nickel Mira.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Bomb located by attackers.
Stop worrying about grenades!
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Maestro does damage and is annoying and can see through the smoke. So I see what you mean. He's not an overall threat that can like Echo, for example, stop a plant once the time is already up and win the round immediately.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Yeah. I think Quetzal would probably have a few words with you. In general. I don't know. I feel like players can get particularly cocky and then start doing spawn peaks in this league, and it's definitely happened before, and I wouldn't chalk it up to not happening again. Maybe here, maybe... You want to know another trick? So if somebody was walking above you and the floor is breakable, and you get on top of an object, Jackal can also see can get the footsteps from
I'm taking a rabbit.
So, like I was saying, you can actually jackal onto the. You can actually scan the footsteps above you. Yeah, you can. It's possible.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
I think he's out of charges. There's nothing he could do there. Reckoning.
Defenders have
That's
located.
you can say that. I mean, we're all into the leads. We're definitely all
Also,
into
guess
the
whose
lead
mic's been
speaker.
muted this whole time? That's awesome.
Oh,
Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm sorry. I swear I'm a professional. At least I think I am. Anyway.
wait.
So
So
in
have you
case-
been quiet this
Yeah,
whole time?
Well, no, not this whole time. I think since match started. Uh-oh. That's weird. Anyway.
So I've been just talking to myself this entire time.
yeah, you've been. Now you look insane. Don't worry.
Okay,
Don't worry.
chat. Please just take that tape, send it to the mental asylum now.
No, we're gonna need it up in chat for everybody. Okay, so Northeastern University walked away with a win. Yay! Round one goes to Northeastern University. As if I need to keep saying that. All right, so we're gonna see the defenders go for lockers and CCTV again. I imagine that they're going to do the same exact strategy,
Defenders, protect
but
your
maybe
bombs
with a
from being defused by attackers.
with a few key differential. I noticed that they didn't reinforce the wall where the camera is right now into CCTV.
So
or
if
server.
you actually, so what I've seen a few pro league teams do is actually they'll open up that wall facing into servers for the reason that they don't want, well, either that or they don't reinforce it at all, because if somebody tries to put a breach charge on there, they can just hear it and shoot through it. And it's to stop Thermite from having such an easy time just putting his Thermite charges down onto those walls. But you usually still reinforce the left side because you can't really cover that very well, unlike you can the eastern wall. I believe it's on the east.
Yeah, I believe it is on the east. I will also note that the defenders haven't. Let's just make sure that make sure I'm not insane. But the defenders not reinforced anything else other than like looking into CCTV. Because if I am seeing this right, the defenders have not reinforced any walls for B objective, and that could be a major detrimental if they decide to go to stairs.
Definitely there. I don't know. I think they probably focused a lot more on the hatches and then just didn't really think of that of those walls as necessary at all. It could be. It could just be that they want to leave it easy for roamers to come back and retake by just, I guess, getting a lot of wall banks. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Could just be they forgot.
It is entirely possible that they forgot, or they're just expecting them to go and push through server like most teams do. It could be just they infer that sort of thing.
I think that glass.
Blank. I think Skillkiss is going to be just waiting for the lion to burn out, and he's going to wait for Lou to drop, and he will get the kill. He might walk away. Oh no! just enough in the nick of time. King picking up his buddy.
Well, that's definitely good. That pickup also really shouldn't have been allowed to happen. Definitely, this kill getting picked up onto the IQ should have kept the attackers away, but no, they instead decided to be a lot more proactive in making sure that
A lot of goos going. Skolka's getting the kill on Young Bones. Inquisition getting the kill on Odd. It's now a 3v3. Well, it really is anybody's game right now, but really what the Thermite needs to be doing is he needs to first get that goo out of his ankle, and then he needs to open up that wall.
It's going to go bad.
This
could go bad for the attack.
Very bad. The defenders do have that Echo still, and the Echo might go out and try and get him off. Oh, the Echo drone does go down, but the smoke will slowly kill Thermite, and Thermite dies due to the smoke, and no more frags go out, and the defenders will win this one. Carleton walking away with the win on defense. Right this time.
That was pretty good defense, I gotta say. The roamers appropriately wasted time. The defenders on site kept all the gadgets they needed for the last few seconds, and actually managed to beat back a Thermite once he'd opened the wall. But I would say it was bad. Definitely bad pacing from Northeastern on finally getting to side and opening up that wall. Actually going down to the last 20 seconds to actually having to word salad. Putting down a Thermite charge in the last 20 seconds, opening up the wall, and then in a panic putting down the diffuser. That was just bad timing. Such bad timing by Northeastern University. They need to work on that a little bit. It seems like they got really hung up on that Vigil and Jaeger roam game and just let the timer run out on it after focusing on that. You know, time in Siege does slip away from you really easily, but sometimes if you just keep track of how hard those seconds are ticking, you can do such a better job of actually putting down the diffuser. And you know, players who here on stream who played ranked, who have played in our league, definitely know what that feels like when you're not pacing yourself well. You are just always in a panic as you try to get onto site plant, and those are never those are never the parent of like a good play at all, ever.
No, it's not. It really isn't. I will take note in the fact that the defenders are taking a bit a new strategy. I never have seen defenders try and hold open area and archives as well at the same time. I'll be just to see how this works, but with that castle and I'm reinforcing that wall, I can totally see it working if it weren't for the fact that there's a Zofia.
Well, 2 blast charges to 3 castle cades. Worth. Oh!
An almost frag going out. That Jaeger is kind of feeling the pressure right now. He's definitely feeling the pressure right now. Oh, that's cool. Just lost connection. Okay, we're just gonna roll through it. Okay, we reconnected. All right. Oyunbone's getting the kill on Oyaya, Old Man. The first blood goes out to the Jaeger. I think that Valkyrie was not the Valkyrie. It was Vigil. The Vigil who got spotted is out of there. Welcome back, everybody. So sorry for that disconnection. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But we are back in business, and there's also a 5-minute delay, so you're hearing this bit
5 minutes later than we said it. Yeah. So it looks like the Twitch servers just had a bit of a hiccup for a little second.
Raggy.
Like I watched it go down for you know, as far as we noticed it, but it immediately popped back up as soon as I said we'll reconnect in a second. Chat.
Okay, cool. All right, so. We're still at it, don't worry. This game is still rolling.
Jaeger's dead, and 1 minute to go. Once again, Northeastern has not paced themselves very well.
No, they have not. However, they still have the numbers advantage. The defenders. Okay, so one downside I can already tell from the strategy is that the defenders have stretched themselves a little too thin, I would have to say. But the attackers, come on, guys, you have 40 seconds left. You need to make a decision here. King going away with the headshot on Poor Panda. Skyless getting the kill on King. It's now a 3v4, but man, Infinite Random getting the headshot on Odd. The defenders' numbers are just dwindling. I think it's just due to them being spread out so much. Starkspray getting the headshot on Infinite Random. It's now 2v3. And I would say that the attackers do have the advantage. Lion is out of roars, however. Lion, oh no, the
Zophia's down.
But will she resist? She is in close range to her allies, so she might go for the revive. Lou getting the kill on Darkspray. Skyless getting the kill on Youngbones with the headshot, and Skyless also getting the kill on Inquisition. And Lou getting the refrag on Skyless, as he was probably trying to go for the diffuser. The attackers took a little too much time there trying to breach into sight. They kind of just hovered around like, oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Some decisiveness needed to be done. However, they still won round 3, which still is a victory for them. They need to work on having a little bit more of an aggressiveness to their attacks, but it is working out in the end because it just seems like Charleston is not that good at Carleton. That
oh
word.
My God!
That word
Really?
is having a bit of a struggle defending.
So, I definitely like that strategy that Carleton used. It just fell apart kind of quickly as soon as they,
Attackers
you know,
need to locate
they
and defuse
like you
as
said
many
earlier,
bombs
they
as
stretched
can.
themselves way too thin to the point where they had people in open area, but nobody really on site. They had, everybody they had on site died, just outright died. And then it was up to the roamers to pick up the slack. Silkus upstairs getting a frag on the Buck. Valkyrie and Castle trying to come back from open area into that rotation hole right there into Archives. I honestly think that they could have a better time holding from A site rather than using the rotation hole, because as we said earlier, that Sophia is just going to open up those doors and not really,
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
and the open area will not be theirs anymore. But at the same time, the attackers just decided, hey, site's clear, killed everyone on it, let's just plant.
Oh
And
yeah,
that was easy enough. That was easy enough. They were definitely not pacing themselves very well, but they got the plant down despite what I said. It was a good job.
I didn't expect them to get that plant down just due to that they just weren't pushing aggressively, but it is clear that it is working. We might see a nitrocell kill go out on, I believe that is, let's find out, the Buck. The Buck, he's not quite in just yet. I think the Pulse are now realizing this, but here comes the Buck inside. Will the nitrocell come up from below? I can totally see that happening. It might be a double kill if the Pulse realizes this. Oh no, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for the gunfire. I don't think IQ realized this, nor the Buck for that matter, but I think the time for nitrocelling is about to be out. Yinking walking away with the kill on Old Man.
Wait, oh, minutes ago. Minutes gone already.
Okay, here
Pulse
comes the
is-
nitrocell.
Oh!
Will it be enough? And no, it is not. That is unfortunately.
Oh, he sees the feet! You see the feet!
How did that not go for it? Is that? I'm confused. Wait,
Did
that's
the game just refuse to open up the... GB King is still standing on the same spot,
is
and
that
he's still alive.
that okay? From the bottom, that looks like it's penetrable. Oh, man, I don't know. That's weird. Infinite Random getting the kill on Odd. The Pulse goes down. It's now a 3v4. Poro Panda getting the kill on Youngbones.
Really working out pretty well for Vigil there, picking up kills. No, sorry, no, that was Poor Panda. Wow, that was...
And the
My
railing
eyes are
taking a
not fine
beating
today.
from that C8 from Buck.
Pen is definitely doing a great job holding this angle over here, not letting anybody even come down the stairs.
We're gonna see Skill Kiss go for a flank, which is very poignant right now. Loose Spoodle getting the kill on Pora with that headshot. It looks like Skill Kiss decided it was not worth it enough, and he is going back. Thermite's gonna use one of his thermite charges on the castle window. I think that's worth it at this point, just based on how open everything is. They're really wanting to get this push through. Thermite taking some shots as he was pushing in. But, oh no, Castle has run out of rounds in his main. Oh, getting the headshot on Inquisition, but he has to go up against Lou. It is now solely up to Skyless, who will fall to Infinite. The defender is losing yet another round at this defending point. It just doesn't seem that it's working out for them.
All right, Eagle, I want to hear your nickname for every single one of the players. Because I'm pretty sure
I've switched names on them multiple times.
I'm pretty sure you've called Dark Sparky, Dark Space, Dark Spice, Dark Spray, Dark Star, Dark everything. It's like you're pitching some sort of edgy clothesline to people.
Well, it's gonna go into Hot Topic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I think chat's fine with it as long as I call you out on it.
Yeah, no. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll call him. I guess I'll just go with Dark. Just stick with that.
That would work.
I'll just go with Dark. Fine. I'll go with Dark. All right. Okay. Gosh.
No.
Attackers need to locate
Never
and
okay.
Apparently not. All right. Well, it is the internet. All right. So we're gonna have the orange team, because we can't say their name, defending CCTV yet again. It
bomb located by
seems to be a hit or miss for them on whether they succeed in the defense of the site.
Well, this time around they are actually reinforcing that wall from servers onto the security room, which means that they've probably given up on leaving it unreinforced at this
10
point.
seconds left.
Meaning that just leaving it open was giving that glass way too much power over who had
Attackers recovered the
the
diffuser.
best
Attackers are
vision
heading out to
down
defuse
that
the
way,
bomb.
and it definitely didn't help at all. You know, it's interesting because like the last map, Carleton had such a good grasp of what they were doing in both attack and defense, and now it definitely shows that. And now it's the other way around. This was Carleton's pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I believe it was. Yeah.
So either Northeastern let them pick this map because they knew they could beat them on it, and Carleton did the same. So now both teams did good prep, but they did good prep into a draw. You know,
Ooh, Lion just barely missing Skyless, and Skykiss will be walking away with a headshot on Young Bones. The Lion is out. That is, that's a detriment to the team right here. But at least Lou got away with the diffuser.
Ooh,
Oh,
apparently that door that the Pulse tried to open earlier was just in general a hard surface.
okay. Man, it just didn't look like that from the other end, but I can totally see it. It's gonna be Old Man and Scott. Ooh, King getting the headshot or the body shot on Oya, and Lou getting the kill on Skykiss. Man, I keep
Silkiss.
Silkiss.
Just remember, just remember Silk.
Silkiss. Man, I'm sorry, everybody. I really am. Names are hard.
Okay, so 1 minute to go. It's pretty even between them, 4v3, but the attackers still haven't really made it onto the floor that they need to be on to attack. Now they're there, but Infinite Random is definitely standing away from his thermite charge, just wondering whether or not somebody's just going to peek him. Jackal coming up from behind. the attackers are just in a frenzy to plant
Looks like
right
they're gonna
now.
be
Oh,
sticking it. Ooh, the Echo goes out, and so does the smoke grenade at 39 seconds left. The Echo looks like he's going to try and find a bit more of a strategic spot to get it. That Jackal is just going to be holding that angle, which might be a good thing. Ooh, they absolutely. Ooh, Thermite accidentally dropped the diffuser. Now he's going to be going for a plant blind. The smoke. Oh, Audio getting the nitro cell kill on infinite random. The Thermite is dead, but the Inquisition will down the smoke. The IQ is going to try and stick the diffuser, but she's on Claymore. Oh no, she dropped it. Give King getting the kill on Sparky. Give King also getting the kill on Odd. Give King going for the push. He has to. That Echo is just going to watch and deny the plant. That plant is denied.
Nice.
And the Jackal, unfortunately, I just don't think he got to where Echo was hiding. That was a good hiding. That was a good thing for Echo to hide and just watch for that plant to go down. That's his one and only focus at that point. And that one orange team, the round.
oh my God, that was really, really satisfying. To watch just the Echo win out the round with a concussion blast. Oh, like I was saying earlier in the stream, the concussion blast can just end a round, and I'm so happy it happened. Oh my God. This is we were talking about earlier, like having to, you know, combine Echo with Miro or combine Echo with Maestro, and it just like he doesn't need that. He just needs the last 5 seconds of a round and the drone still up just to completely deny as much as possible. I'm sorry if I sound kind of giddy talking about it, but it's like one of my favorite moments in Siege when I see an Echo actually manage to do that.
Yeah,
Because
I remember it happening to me for the first time. I've been playing this since the alpha, and I remember that Echo. First time was like, oh, I'm gonna plant this and stick it. 5 seconds left. Echo gets me. A lot of curse words were said that day.
oh my God. I wish I was personally a better Echo player. No, I personally tend to play a lot more Bandit and Legion.
Well, I mean, those
don't-
ops are perfectly good in of themselves. I would say the key to being a really good Echo player is, and I see a lot of people make this mistake when they first pick up Echo. They're so fascinated by this cool drone that they have that they forget that they also have a physical body, and every once in a while you need to get off your drone there, buddy.
I think I saw that a couple times today in the earlier match that I was officiating, and Maverick actually managed to open up a hole, see an Echo right across through the hole, and headshot him because the Echo just was on his drone the entire time.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is something that happens a lot, and I do see it a lot with new players. But once you become more seasoned to get used to things, that urge goes away, and you can able to transition from on to off, on to off. Lou losing about half his health from that exchange. I think, Lou, this might not be worth it. That Thermite does have the ACOG advantage, and unfortunately, you lost it a couple seasons ago. Porio Panda getting the kill on Lou, and Silkus getting the kill on Youngblood. See, I said it right that time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It looks like the game might be turning around a little
Odd!
bit. Oh!
King getting the kill on Odd. He's just going to back off, but oh no, the Lion Roar is going to freeze her. Emporio is going to get the headshot on King. It's a 2v4. The defenders put, I think they put one too many defenders on roaming detail, and once they got eliminated, it puts a lot of pressure on the Echo and Smoke. Because we've seen from last time that the Echo and Smoke is not always a surefire win. Because the Smoke got wiped out last match, and that Echo was the last man alive. But we'll see how this works out for him.
It is a 4v2 with 1 minute still to go, and it looks like if the Smoke starts smoking now, it
There
still
goes the
won't.
first smoke.
Yeah, it takes about, I think, 10 seconds for each smoke to dissipate, meaning that, oh, I think he has a chance.
He put it a little too far away, and this one isn't going to make it either. That's 2 smoke grenades down and out. I like
They
that
both
Echo
missed.
spot. That they both missed. That one's not going to miss though. Oh no, Echo, you didn't shoot it off. Oh no, Echo missing his shot, and now it's solely up to 2 defenders to try and beat this.
This is definitely not what Echo wanted.
And
Oh,
poor Panda getting the kill on an Inquisition from above with that headshot, unfortunately, and that's just a tough situation. And Pearl Panda will get another headshot on Infinite. The defender is just running out of men too quickly, and unable to get that. They were just unable to do the retake that is necessary.
well, it's definitely came down to the fact that neither Smoke nor Echo wanted that plant to go down at all, but the Echo ended up just losing it out as he messed up shooting this concussion blast onto the planter, and it just allowed them to do. It just allowed them to plant. The plant never should have gone down if they were smoking and echoing in the right. The smoke was putting the grenades in the wrong spot, allowing Thermite to still be at the wall. And then the second smoke was also in the wrong spot, leaving the third smoke finally in the right spot. But by that time, they had committed, and they put down the diffuser, and the round was pretty much won by Carleton. It definitely did not help that. It definitely did not help that they lost 3 teammates right away in the beginning of the round. Sorry, the first 2 minutes of the round, who were roaming to Carleton, and it definitely did not help that both Smoke and Echo could not hit their targets at all.
No, they could not hit their targets at all, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but we'll see if the defenders will have a better time around this round. I do hope that they learned some lessons from last match, and they realize that they need to, not have everybody, roaming.
I think it's interesting to me because Carleton was doing that just a little bit while ago in Archives, and it just it worked one time, it didn't work the other. No, actually, no, it didn't work either time for Carleton either, and both teams need to take into consideration. Sometimes bodies on site is much more important than keeping all your operators alive until the last second. And while it does give you much more of a
An almost headshot from there.
Yeah. So bodies on site are so much better because they waste time so much better than having to retake. You have the bodies, yeah, but you're now the one up against the clock when you're the defender, and you end up having to switch sides. Your abilities are not equipped for that kind of thing. Then you end up just losing the round outright as you try to retake.
No, yeah, you definitely will.
I can see like 1 or 2 roamers, but 3 roamers at most is kind of a waste in my opinion.
It is kind of a waste, which is why it's a good thing. Ooh, almost some shots going out there. Skyless and Silkus and Youngbones trading some shots, but neither really landing. I think that was a thermite charge going off.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Youngbones, ooh, taking some hits, but not as much as Silkus. A lot of the railing is taking a beating from both sides. Ooh, Lou walking away with a headshot on Poro. Youngbones finally finishing off Silkus in Archive. Zofia will not see Youngbones, and it will get headshotted. Odds is out.
I'm calling it out.
Oh yeah. Old Man is sticking that diffuser down with the help of Dark Spacey. Youngbones will finish off Old Man though. It's now solely up to IQ. Man, key thing is, why didn't IQ know where the Echo drone is? She has a gadget specifically for that.
Well, two things. First, she's trying to cover from the stairs, which she probably didn't do too well. Oh, there we go. Making it up for that. And two,
15 seconds left.
I don't know why she's
Attackers
not
have
using it
recovered.
here. Oh, never mind. She actually got 2 kills, and then the round ends out with Lou taking out Dark right away. The point is that she, at that point, 30 seconds left, she doesn't have time to look for the Echo drones. Well, although she should, same time she should be somewhat better worried about any defenders coming around the corner and shooting the thermite. But I'm not sure why she was in the back of servers instead, and so that also didn't happen very much. Well, perhaps we'll get a feedback from the player after this match, and we'll see what they're doing. But it definitely felt like that Vigil shouldn't have gotten an Old Man, but at the same time, only 2 ops remaining, and one needs to look forward to make sure that the defenders that are closest to Thermite don't peek and get him.
Yeah, we'll see a Glaz switch out for a buck, and I didn't see who the defenders were switching out
Attackers
for.
need
Did
to
you catch
locate
that?
and defuse as
I
many
did
bombs as
not
they can.
catch that. I was too busy in my monologue.
Oh, phooey. Well, anyway, I believe the round 7.
Round 8.
Yeah, we're in round 8 now, aren't we?
Yeah, we just finished off round 7, giving it to Northeastern. It's a very close match on this map actually. We saw a 2-6 on Oregon, and now we're actually seeing it 4-3. We're entering where the last game ended right now, and we have still a potential of another
Attackers have recovered
3
their
rounds
diffuser.
after
Attackers
this.
are
So I
moving out
think
to
we might
locate a
actually
bomb
be
and
going
defuse
all the
it.
way to 11 o'clock.
It is possible, so hopefully y'all stay up with me, because I was gonna go somewhere with that, and I totally lost focus. So stick around. Yeah, do that. Anyway, I'm seeing 1, 2 roamers. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that impact hole right there. It's a good point of
Looking down.
verticality into OBJ
Yep.
if the attackers push for that site.
You
From
know,
that
I don't
angle.
think this is actually a neat strategy I like. I've seen it a couple times where teams will actually take this upstairs. Oh, and then this grenade will go out, but probably miss completely Young Bones.
It'll probably miss completely. I think Young Bones reading the situation is like, no, I'm not gonna fall for that. Nice try though.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute that you thought that. I think the open area is going to be biting the defenders in the rear portal, getting the headshot on King.
This is a much different strategy to what Northeastern University, what Carleton was trying to do here. Instead, they've split their defense in both rotation through break room instead of open area, and 2 defenders upstairs trying to hold and trying to possibly stop Buck from taking the upstairs, but also using it to their own advantage in keeping the attackers from entering site at all.
Yeah, this castle has to be feeling some pressure right about now. He's going up against a lot of people, and yeah, Old Man will get the headshot in infinite random. Old Man using the thermite charge on the castle window, and I don't blame him. But now we have the Jaeger and the we have the Jaeger to provide that verticality. Ooh, Dark almost getting the kill on that Jaeger. The Jaeger trading shots for shot with the Buck, but none of the shots are lining up. I believe, yeah, Old Man is sticking the plant. He took some shots, but I don't think enough. Oh, he does!
No.
Young Bones getting the headshot on Old Man from above.
Man,
Inquisition also getting the kill on Silkus.
So looks like Silkus did the job. The Jaeger did his job there, actually stalling on that Buck, forcing Sparky to go to site instead and let Legion actually pick up the kill on the planter,
15
which
seconds
was
left.
very nice, I have to
Attackers
say.
recovered the bomb
Very well coordinated, saying, hey
10
dude,
seconds left.
do your thing, I'm going to keep that buck away.
Yeah, Jackal's
Meanwhile-
going for the plant again. I don't think it's going to work out for him. Dark Sparky getting the headshot on Inquisition, and Young Mode's getting the kill on Poro. Unfortunately, Sparky is just too far away to get to the diffuser, and also missed out on the kill on that Jaeger. Man, that's got to be kind of gut-wrenching seeing your buddy go down on the other side of the map with the diffuser, because like, well, that's our win way over there.
That was a good hold of the upstairs in order to keep that diffuser out of off of being planted. I have to say it was very impressive, and the fact that the buck didn't stick to actually clearing those 2 roamers upstairs was their definite downfall. I think that if he had stayed there and actually focused on trying to get them out, the Legion would not have gotten a 2-bang from that hole. Especially, and also, why was the Jackal... Sorry, was it the Jackal? I believe it was the Jackal that picked up the diffuser and planted in the same spot where Thermite died, nearly. It wasn't the same spot, it was a little bit to the right, but you can still shoot the same spot to a little bit to the right.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And, you know... Jackal did have the time to pick another spot and plant. He didn't need to put it in that little corner where there was already a dead body.
Yeah, I think he probably could have read that. Maybe there was not the best spot to plant. He probably could locate it, but I'm sure he was also worried about getting shot from the side by the Echo. It's kind of like a 50-50 thing. Is Echo on his drone watching, or is he off his drone waiting for me to push him?
10 seconds to go.
I think it was just him trying to decide, you know, which was which.
5 seconds to insertion.
Well, I really don't know. The train of thought there probably was just, guys, we need to get the plant down now, as soon as possible. And, you know, it's just...
I just noticed that King is missing about half his health. Excuse me.
Probably due to impact grenade. Oh,
Yeah, it's possible.
this is
Ooh,
cheeky.
some cheeky shots here. Let's see who his victims might be. It might be a Jackal. We'll see if the Jackal reads that that's open. Oh, I think he does read that it's open. Oh, and then he's also got droned out by somebody. However, I think he is out of there. That Legion's it's like, that's not
Taking no damage at all, despite, you know, full clip going into stocks.
magazine. Yeah, his full magazine going into stocks. That glass almost actually getting him from down that way. This glass spot is alright. There's a lot of stuff to get in the way of his vision. So I'm not entirely sure how effective it really is, but oh, we'll see. Zofia is already in and pushing up pretty aggressively. The first line roar is going to be going out. I don't think any of the defenders are going to catch on to this. And Old Man is not going to be able to throw off his thermite charge due to it being muted. Oh, the glass is pushed up pretty swiftly. Lou walking away with the headshot on Silkus. Odd getting the headshot on Infinite Random, and Porto Panda getting the headshot
God,
on Lou.
this
We
is
had
not
2
looking good.
people down, and it's a mute. He has 2 buddies down while he has an entire team to go up against. And unfortunately, it's just too much. Let's see. I think that is Old Man will finish off the mute, getting him behind that wall and ending out this round.
Could this be a comeback for Carleton? I mean, Northeastern's definitely had, you know, better rounds, but at the same time, the fact that that defense went so poorly for Northeastern, that only goes to show that they if they don't have a well-practiced site, then they're not going to win the round. That top site is winnable with very specific strategies. We've seen a couple teams take Castlecades and just seal off, you know, the little admin office over there on the side, and just open up the entire CEO wall to Skylight, so that the attackers don't have as much of a free roam
Attackers need to
over in
locate
Skylight
and
as they
defuse as many bombs
did
as they
in this
can.
round. And they usually also bring Miras in order to face towards that way, but you need to not have Mira banned, and then that strategy works.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah, but with map bans, it really, or not map bans, with operator bans, it brings in a new element to this game, which I just love, especially for pros who play. It allows for ever evolving and changing strategies, and it forces teams to have to overcome and adapt and
10
change
seconds left.
their set strategy. They don't have a set strategy anymore. It has to change
5
because
seconds
that one
left
key
before
op that they had, not allowed. Not allowed, NA.
Attackers have recovered
Anyway,
their-
so
Attackers are
we
moving
might
out to
see.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
This could. I'm really hoping this is a comeback for the orange team here. Still gonna say orange team. Ooh, I didn't notice this, but but Maverick is coming out.
that silent breach. I love it. I love it. But Lou once again making his stand in the open area at the same spot. Definitely not peeking out until the last second though, until he gets droned out.
Yeah, man, Lou. I don't think this spot works, buddy. You're going up against. You don't have an ACOG anymore. I mean. Oh, the buck.
Ah.
I'm sorry. Pro Panda with the shotgun opens up on Lou and will get him from above. The Jaeger goes down early, but if he drops, the Vigil will pick up
The refrag.
the refrag. Yes, he will.
So it seems to me like that holding that spot right there is more of a gold strat. It's not great because it's one of the first spots you pick on bank to check.
Oh, Young Bones will get the kill on Old Man. The Thermite goes down, and he will also get the kill on Silkus. The Lion also goes down.
Oh, will he get the kill on the Maverick?
Will he get the kill on the Maverick? Indeed, Maverick is going to go up to his kill hole. I think Young Bones is just going to watch it from that point. Man, unfortunately, we can see through walls because we're cheaters. Oh, Odd taking some shots. The Legion. I'm sorry. Odd will get the headshot on Young Bones. The Vigil
Attackers
goes
recovered the bomb
down.
diffuser.
It's a 3v3 now, but the rest of the defenders are on site and they're ready. They're waiting. Now Maverick is going to have to waste I would say a good amount of his torch to open up that one hatch. And he could leave it reinforced.
All of it.
He could leave it reinforced and cut some kill holes. At least that's what I would probably do, just so that I have an extra, vision into the objective.
Located a bomb.
Well, it got an IQ already checking for Echo Drones. 50 seconds to go, and we will be. Oh my God!
Okay,
Oh,
finally
there
we
goes.
got it. There we go.
Bomb located by
And they are
attackers.
just ready for it. If they start pushing now, they will possibly force the. Yes, the first smoke has been pushed.
Second smoke is out. All right, now it's solely up to the defenders now to. Oh, they're going. They think it's coming from the standard. Oh, Infinite walking away with the Nitro Cell on Dark Spray, but I don't think they realize that it's not actually the standard deployment spot. Odd getting echoed multiple times to try and prevent it. Porta Panda getting the kill on Infinite Random. It's now up to Odd to stick that defusal. I think, yeah, Yokai still has one left. I think that was a little too early, and still has one left.
Oh, they
King
shut
will get
the
him
wall.
through the wall, and it's now solely up to Portable Panda to try and stick it or kill. He goes for the kill, but King will get him in the head in the end. And that is GG all round. The victory will finally go to Northeastern University.
Well, this matchup has ended in a draw, ladies and gentlemen, giving only 1 point to both of these teams. But overall, I think that out of this engagement, Carleton University is actually going to come out a bit on top with a +2 round differential to Northeastern's -2. If you don't know what the round differential is, here in NAUSL, we take into account how many round differences there are when you finish out your game. So 0 to 6, 6 to 0, that would be about zero round differential. It's just all about making sure that you win as many rounds as you lose.
No, yeah, without a doubt, it is to make sure, as you said, as many rounds as you. Well, that's the end of the stream.
Yeah, it is. Well, if you've enjoyed our cast and you've enjoyed watching our collegiate league, well then do follow us here on Twitch or hit that subscribe button, along with following us on Twitter and Facebook as R6NAUSL, pretty much the same name as the Twitch. Just you'll be notified of our matches. You'll be notified of when people are going live to show off R6NAUSL, and you can always join our Discord to ask more about our league. I saw that some people were interested in that today.
Oh yeah, they did great.
Also, aren't we putting out a call for staff text?
Yes, we are. I was just about to mention that if you're interested in doing like casting or being just an admin to oversee games and whatnot, we are in desperate need for some admins and some casters at that. So if you're interested in being a part of NAUSL, we are taking applications right now. And I believe we have we sent information out to our social media. So if you check our social media, I think we have it on Twitter, Facebook, and our website. All you need to do is just load up those forms, fill it out, and send it in, and we'll get right back to you. We desperately need people. Please help.
If you cannot find the forms, just message me on Discord or Twitter. I am just MR_Carge on Twitter, and I'll DM you the form myself if I have to.
Oh yeah. Well, is there anything else?
No, I don't think so. This has been our stream for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go silently into the night, and have a good one.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. So long.